In the previous lecture, we discussed the first heuristic and its importance for providing a good experience to the users. In this lecture, we are going to look at the ways to include this heuristic in our design solution. Showing their current location is the first way to communicate system status to the users. Everyone hates the feeling of being lost, both in the real and digital world. So make sure that users know where they are in the system, irrespective of whether it is an app or a web portal. Having knowledge about their current position will help them to navigate easily, which in turn will result in a better experience for them. This is a screenshot from Booking.com. On this portal, you can do multiple things like booking hotels, booking flights, renting cars, hiring airport taxis, etc. This line under the flights menu indicates that the user is on the flight selection page, or in other words, it is the current state of the system. Similarly, in this screenshot, which is taken from Wall Street Journal web portal, the current state of the system is displayed to a different color. The user is currently on the Artificial Intelligence tab. Displaying page heading is also a very good strategy to display the current state of the system. Additionally, showing breadcrumbs is one of the other effective ways to show the current state, along with the path that a user has taken to reach that state. This is a screenshot from an e-commerce site. Here the breadcrumbs show the path that a user has taken to reach this current page. Having breadcrumbs makes it easier for users to navigate to and fro within the system. If there are multiple steps involved to complete a process, showing the steps completed and steps remaining, along with the current step that the user is at, can be great to enhance the experience of your users. In this example, there are 3 steps involved to complete this process. The system clearly shows that the user is on step 2. It also shows that step 1 is completed and step 3 is still pending. This helps a user to know how much more work is pending and how much work is completed. Appropriate feedback is another way to communicate system status to the users and to drive the interaction in the right direction. When a user performs an action, always show him the corresponding result of that action through proper system feedback. For example, in this screenshot, the user has added capsicum to his cart. The system in turn presents him with feedback that the action performed by him has been successful. This system feedback gives him the mental satisfaction that his action has been completed, and now he can add other items without worrying about capsicum. Here is another screenshot that clearly indicates to a user that the transaction has been successful. Always remember that providing appropriate feedback is very crucial for building a great user experience in your product. Displaying progress indicators can be another great way to inform users about the current state of the system. Today, everyone wants everything to be quick. Nobody seems to like waiting, and this wait even becomes harder when you don't know when it will end. That's why showing progress indicators can be a great tool to inform your users when an action is taking too long to get executed. Showing a progress indicator helps the users to know how much of the process is done and how more they may have to wait before it gets completed. There are some basic rules of thumb to decide what kind of indicator to show based on the waiting time for a process to be completed. There are broadly 3 categories of wait time. The first category is less than 1 second. The second category is 1 second to 10 seconds. And the third category is where the wait time is more than 10 seconds. In the first case, where the system takes less than 1 second, there is no need to show any indicator as the delay won't be noticed by the user. In the second case, when the wait time is between 1 to 10 seconds, convert your cursor into some light animation. Something like this to communicate about the ongoing process to your users. In the third scenario, when the wait time is more than 10 seconds, showing progress indicator and an estimated time to completion is a good strategy. This helps the users know that the process is going to take a while, and in the meantime, they can go and finish some other task. In the following screenshot, you can see that Chrome browser indicates the time left while downloading a file along with the progress indicator. To summarize, visibility of system status is very crucial for creating a good experience for your users. To implement this heuristic, show their current location to the users. In a multi-step process, show the steps completed and steps remaining along with the current step that the user is at. Provide appropriate feedback, display progress indicators, and show available contextual actions to your users. This was all about the first heuristic, visibility of the system status. Hope you enjoyed and learned from it. The next lecture will be on the second heuristic, match between system and the real world. Hope to see you there.